Hey book bitches, it's me Kieran and welcome to Kieran in Bookland. So today's video is my top 5 contemporaries. As well as saying these top 5 contemporaries, I'm kind of giving you some recommendations if you have not read these books. So let's get into it. In 5th place, we have My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This book follows a girl called Samantha, and her mother is running for senator. She's very strict. She's a mother who has would make lists of 50 things to do in one day, and she's really a proper mother. And then you have Jace and his family, who actually live next door, of course. Are messy, they're loud, they're big. They've got a huge family, 8 of them, 8 children. I know, huge. And yeah, it's about them two, and they're completely different. Samantha is seen as perfect. Jace is kind of seen as a mess because, it's how Samantha's mother would describe their family. And it's a great, great book. It follows their relationship of becoming friends, but then becoming more. And it's a really good book. And I think it's also, it tackles quite a lot of, issues of drug abuse and alcohol, because there's a character now who is kind of like a drug addict and an alcoholic, and then you have friendships and secrets and everything are exposed, and it's a really, really great book. I give her a 4-star. Is brilliant. There's a sequel coming out next year, and there's a new one out coming out this year as well, which is called What I Thought I Knew. It kind of set at the same time but different characters. I would definitely recommend this book if you have not picked her up. In 4th place, we have Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This follows a girl called Anna, and her father is an author like Nicholas Sparks. So basically, there's a romance where either the female or male protagonist has cancer, or is it a hit and run, or something bad happens to them. And he sends Anna to, Paris, but it's a school. It's like an American school in Paris, the school for America or something like that in Paris, and there Anna meets a bunch of new people. And what I love about this book is not just the friendships and the relationships, which are so pure and so real, and they're so loyal to each other. It's the whole fact of how she describes Paris. It's like you're there with her. It's like you're actually Anna's eyes. Like what she sees, you see. And it's not like you can imagine Paris. You feel like you're there, and it's incredible. I think it's absolutely amazing, and it's just the perfect chick flick. But I think it's the perfect summer read without a doubt. It's so amazing. You need to pick this up if you have not. It's perfect. In 3rd place, we have Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. Now, this book it follows 2 protagonists. You have Echo and you have Noah. Echo's family is really rich, and something's happened, but you don't know what exactly happened. And her father basically wants her to take business, and she doesn't really want to. Then you have Noah. Noah's like the bad boy, basically. He is the bad boy, everyone's mother warned you about. And it follows these two as they kind of connect just to help each other out, but how this connection turns to a romance. And what I loved about this book was the friendships. It was so much loyalty between the friendships in this book that it was just amazing. The characters were relatable and they were just so perfect. And I think the writing style for me just flowed brilliantly. Katie McGarry is also a really nice person. I've spoken to her now twice. I've had 2 massive conversations with her. She's so lovely, and this book is just amazing, just incredible. You need to pick this up. Once again, this would probably be another perfect summer read. So yeah. In 2nd place, isn't your normal contemporary, I have Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Now, this follows a 10-year-old boy called August who has facial disfigurement. His ears are small, he has an eye like an inch below where it should be. He's not normal. That's what people would see as normal. And he's starting school for the first time, and he's trying to blend in. But what I thought about this book was so amazing is not how it just followed August's point of view. It followed how August affected the other people. You have 2 of his friends, his sister's best friend, his sister's boyfriend, and we see what they think of August and how he affects their life for the better. And I think the message in this book is so raw and dealt with so maturity for a book about a 10-year-old boy. Is perfect. The slogan says, "You can't blend in when you were born to stand out." And I think I related to this book so much. It's perfect. And the writing is so beautiful. I would recommend everyone reading this. And it's really small. It's like 300 pages. You can fly through this. It's perfect. Now, in the number one place is a book by the amazing, or I should say, the Queen of Contemporary, Rainbow Rowell. Yeah. That is Eleanor and Park. Now, if you have not read this book, this once again follows two protagonists. You have Eleanor and you have Park. Eleanor is the fat ginger girl who wears really horrendous clothing. She sews stuff to her clothes. And her family's new to this area. They're not new, but they kind of moved to this area because of the stepfather. And he's not a nice person. And then you have Park, he's Asian. And basically his family are kind of different. In the area they live in, Park is considered kind of quite rich or well off then. And it's how they kind of bond through comics and their love to music. And it's just a beautiful story about first loves and how first loves doesn't really last forever. If you have not read this book, then you need to go on it. I did cry at this book and I thought it was just a perfect book. So well written. And I connected with these characters so much. Phenomenal. So these, like I said, are my top 5 contemporary books. I'll leave the Goodreads links to these books down below if you want to go and check them out. And I would definitely recommend that you guys check them out. If you are new to my channel and you do like this video, then please subscribe. The more subscribers, the better, of course. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!